Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This is Kendall Johnson, also known as Marketing Coach Ken. For those of you who have been following the videos of this channel, I just wanted to give you a quick update before I start this video to let you know that I have changed the title of this video to Kendall Johnson Postcard, because right now it's important that people know that I'm laser targeted and focused in on the Crazy Cash mail order system and the postcard marketing side of things. So from right now, we've rebranded the channel slightly to focus in and line up correctly with what it is that we're doing. So a lot of people are going to find their way here to this channel from my marketing. So this video today, I want to walk you through a sale that I had yesterday for the Crazy Cash mail order system. I'm going to tell you how the sale came in, how the payment came in, and I'm also going to talk about some of the conversations that I've been having with people who will be responding to my mail that they've received in regards to this program. I've been having some good responses, and we're going to start seeing those results coming in the next few days and the next few weeks. So I'm going to talk about that in this video. So let's start with the main thing. If you're here in this video, maybe you got here because you received my postcard. When I say my postcard, I mean that I sent it to you and the postcard has my name on it. I didn't create the postcard. The postcard was actually created by Rodney Gunther. So if you look at this picture right here, that's Rodney Gunther's photo and his phone number. And so if you get involved with this program and you start promoting it with this postcard, you don't have to worry about putting your phone number. You do not have to put your phone number over here in the cash dealer box, because there's a phone number here for people to call if they have any questions when they're looking at the postcard. All right, so that's important to know, is that you don't have to speak to anyone. A lot of people don't know that from reading this postcard, but that's one of the benefits of this system, is that Rodney will close your sales for you, and you don't have to identify yourself publicly in terms of phone number to any of your prospects, right? You can just have your name here or your business name, and then when people are interested after they receive the postcard, they'll call this number here for more information, and Rodney will help that person get signed up into the program. This is the front side face of the postcard, and it's a 6x9 postcard. It's very large. In comparison to an envelope, it's almost the same length as a full-size envelope. Okay, so that's how most people are getting here. So let me talk about some things. First, let's go over the sale from yesterday, and then we can get into more details. So I want to show you in this video what you can do if you have Cash App. Now, some people are going to have Cash App on their phone. It's a mobile app that allows you to receive and send payments. Some people are going to have that. Some people are not going to have it. So if you don't have Cash App, that's fine. You might consider it in the future if it means that you're going to get more money by having that as an option for your customers to sign up using that to pay you. But in my case, that's like what happened to me. I never used Cash App before, but when I got involved with this program, it was imperative that I did set up a Cash App in order to make my life easier. And I'm going to show you why in this demonstration. So the new team members, Dave, congratulations, David, for coming on board with the system. David is getting set up today. So I decided to show you a screenshot of my Cash App, and I had to block out some of the information. So I'm going to put this up to the screen here as best as I can, and I'm just going to walk you through what you see here on the screen. So if I was actually live in my Cash App, you would be able to see it, but this is a screenshot photo so that I was able to edit out private information from other people who are within this screen. All right, so let me explain what we have here. So inside Cash App, the first thing you see there on the top, next to that green circle with the plus sign, that's Rodney, right? That is Rodney's Cash App profile. So that's the reason why it's up there, is because he's the most recent person that I have done a transaction with. All right, and like I said, anything in red is people's private information that I had to remove for the sake of this video. I'm trying to line up the camera perfectly so you can see it. Okay, so as you can see, this is yesterday. All right, yesterday, what was that, the 22nd? This is yesterday. Let me just check to make sure I'm correct on that. Yes, yesterday was the 22nd. Okay, so Rodney Gunther, as you can see here, I sent Rodney $125, and that is because I send the admin fees for my teammates through Cash App to Rodney. I don't have to send a money order or cash in the mail. The easiest way for me to do it is through Cash App. So I set up a Cash App so I can pay admin fees. This way, all my team members, when they sign up and they pay the $450, they don't have to wait for a mail cycle to take place of me sending in or mailing in their order. I do it digitally so that their admin payment can get paid immediately, and that their mail order package, their Crazy Cash package, can get sent out to them immediately. So I sent him $125. I don't know if David's going to watch this video. He probably won't, but in order for David to know for a fact that I actually sent the $25 extra for the rush delivery, if he was to see this video, he could see it right here that that's the proof that I sent Rodney $125 yesterday. Now, if you look below that, what you see here is David, right? You see David with the blue. You see that heart there? Okay, so this circle here is an indication that this is an incoming payment. So I received $450 from David, and then immediately after that, you see the following transaction, which is the top one, is $125 I sent to Rodney for the admin fee. Now, if we continue to go down a little bit under the $450, you'll see that it says Rodney Gunther for Madeline. Okay, so in the previous video, at the very end, I said congratulations to Madeline to coming into the program. So that was when I sent her $100 admin fee for her kit. And then you go down one more and you'll see another one for Rodney Gunther where I sent another $100 for Michael. Michael, welcome Michael to the team. And as you can see under that, there's also a $25 payment. And that's because Michael also ordered the rush payment, and I just did it in 2 transactions instead of 1. So that's pretty much what it is. Now, I have a lot more payments here because every single payment, I can go back for quite a while on all the different payments that I've sent to Rodney. But this is basically just to show you that using Cash App, this is what it looks like when you receive the $450 into your Cash App account. All right, so now with that being said and moving on to the next step. So the program is working well. People are interested. David, who just signed up, received my content in the mail, and when he saw it, I don't know if it was the same day he received it, but it was a short period of time from when he received it and when he called me to ask a couple of questions because he was seriously interested about joining the program. So what's going to happen is, you're going to have people who are ready to join, people who know what they want to do. You're going to have people who are not ready to join, people who have questions, people who want to speak to the admin of the program and ask things that are important to them, because a lot of people who I'm getting are experienced with mail order, and they've been in very, a variety of different companies throughout the past. And as we know, a lot of different companies don't last for long because most of them aren't structured well. So you're going to have people that will ask questions, and that's why we have Rodney for them to be able to call and speak to directly. And once they're comfortable with the answers they get to their questions, then they can make a decision whether they want to move forward or not and join the program. But we have some very serious people on this list that I'm marketing to. And like I said, you'll have access to the exact same list that I'm using. These are some of the best leads that I've ever seen. All right. So what I want to talk about now is the leads. That's what I want to talk about in this video. So I had someone ask me a question about the leads. And so I wanted to explain in this video to other people who are here. A lot of you know this already. But generally speaking, the reason why I purchase leads and rent leads from someone else's mailing list is because I don't have a mailing list of my own. In this case, the mailing list that I'm using is people who are participating in mail order programs, mostly, all right? And if they're not participating in a program today, they have been in the past, and it can be for years because, a lot of us, like if you're an entrepreneur or if you're the type of person that wants your financial independence, you're probably going to continue to work towards your goal until you achieve your goal. So a lot of people who are on this mailing list, this is the lifestyle that they live. This is the lifestyle that they lead. They are entrepreneurs. They may have a full-time job. They may actually have a business. I know some people do have a business, but they all have one thing in common as well, and that is they have attempted to be successful and make money in mail order. Some of them have, some of them may have had difficulty doing it. But in the case of this, the reason why I'm using a mailing list is because it's somebody else who did the work already. They created a large mailing list of people who are interested in make money from home offers that are involved direct mail. So I'm able to utilize that mailing list to my advantage without having to do all the work that it took to create that mailing list. So if these mailing lists were not available, the other option that we would be using to get customers into our programs and businesses or to sell our products would be through traditional advertising. So you can advertise on paid advertisements. You can advertise locally, offline. You can hand out flyers locally. Have you ever been to an establishment where they have like a little business card stand on the top of the counter of like a receptionist desk or a laundromat or a bulletin board? So you have all those different ways to market your business offline. But buying leads from somebody, or should I say renting leads from somebody who has an existing mailing list, is a great way to have a shortcut to success, at least for some period of time. And then at some point in time in the future, you can always generate your own mailing list. But if you think about it, the mailing list that I'm using right now, I've bought thousands of leads already. So for me, being someone who's just getting started in direct mail, it would take me quite a bit of time before I can accumulate a list of thousands of people who are actually buying customers, especially people who have bought customers to me. So that's the way I look at it. You know, the person who I'm getting my leads from, they've been doing this business for a little bit of time, or quite some time. And they've been using the traditional advertising methods like running ads in newspapers and that sort of thing to get their customers. And so basically it's a lot of work that went into this. A lot of money went into creating this list, and the list has been cleaned, maintained. And like I said, everyone on this list is somebody who they have the spirit of an entrepreneur, and their lifestyle is about success and, you know, being an entrepreneur, being independent and that sort of thing. Okay. Not being tied down to a regular job. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all I wanted to say, is that for those of you who don't know the benefits of using someone else's mailing list, it's that someone took the time before you to promote, advertise, sell products and services, accumulate a list of people that they know have a particular interest in, and then they decided to rent out that list to other people who have offers that people on their mailing list might be interested in, right? And for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, it's working. So the last thing I wanted to say in this video to end it is that today is the 23rd, and I have my first sale today from my March promotion. So in February, the promotion I was running was I sent out a little over 1,000 flyers, and the end result in total for the month of February was over $3,000. So moving into March, by the time March got here, I knew what the results were from February. And in the beginning of March, that's when I started to draft a plan as to what I was going to do next for the month of March. And here we are today at the 23rd. So at the 23rd, I'm just now getting my first sale from my March advertising campaign. And the reason is, as I mentioned in the previous video, I didn't have a March advertising campaign already planned out for February. I was basically just sitting around waiting to see how many sales I got in February. So when I started in March, that's when I had to start putting together plans, what was going to be my marketing avenue for the month of March. So it took a couple of weeks to get that together, to get those flyers and those postcards sent out, right? It took me a little while to get that. And so at this point, I'm still waiting for people to receive my marketing advertisements in the mail. So yes, we're getting close towards the end of this month. But as I had said in a previous video, I did not plan ahead for the month of March. And therefore, in the beginning of March, my campaigns were not ready to go out. So I had to start organizing from like March 1st. I had to start organizing what was I going to do for March. I had to gather those marketing materials together. Those things take time. They take days or maybe a week or so. And when I had all that stuff, then I sent it out, and now I'm just now starting to get the sales. So the last thing I want to say is that I did have a goal in mind. I'm in the process of scaling my efforts, which basically means I'm moving up in the amount of people who I'm reaching out to. And so the goal for this month was about 20 sales, right? That is based on the effort and the work that I'm putting out there. My goal was to make 20 sales based on the numbers game. It's a numbers game. So the more people that you contact, the more sales you're going to end up having. So if you want to make 20 sales, you have to kind of have the metrics to know how many flyers do you need to send out to get 20 sales. I kind of have that math set up. So it's close to the end of the month now, but like I said, I have the first sale for the March campaign, and that basically lets me know that that just set off everything. And now we're looking at, I guess you could say, since my goal was 20 sales for the March campaign, I had my first sale already, and there's 19 more to go. And that's just being very vague. I mean, there's more specific details to that, but I'm not going to talk about that on video. But I am keeping a logbook. I am keeping records. I do have people who I talk to throughout the days of the week, and I pretty much know the situation of everyone who's received my marketing materials that's planning on coming in the program. Those are future sales that are in the making right now, and you guys will see those come to life in the videos that follow. So we might have a sale today. I really don't know. We might have a sale tomorrow, and whatever happens from now forward into the weekend and next week, you'll just see every time I post whatever the new updates are. But like I said, we're on track to do 20 sales from the campaign that I sent out for March. And I did spend quite a good amount of money in order to make that happen, but we'll go over all those details once that's complete, or once I reach that goal of 20. I'll make a video discussing exactly what I did and how I got to that point. So that's it. All I want to say is thank you everyone for watching these videos.